Hello everyone, welcome you all to this special session focusing on the Executive Diploma 360 degrees. The subject is on rubber industry technology and management. TechnoBiz offers this 3-month program, diploma program on the Executive Diploma 360 degrees on rubber industry technology and management. This is an online program. Today I'm with one of the participants of this program, which started in June. We actually all been almost off of the program, and I'm happy to host Mr. Raja Sellamuthu. He is a participant, and also what proud to say he's a well experienced guy. Currently, is working as the head of the department technical and product development at the Weir Minerals, formerly called Lina Tex Rubber Product, based in Malaysia. So this session is all about understanding about this program, how he feels about it, what he benefits out of it, and maybe any suggestions. We also look into suggestions. Well, how can we improve the next editions, next schedule also, and actually, so his experience on the this Executive Diploma 360 degrees on the rubber industry technology and management. So, Raja, welcome you to this session. Thank you very much for accepting the invitation to talk about your experience on this program.
Yeah, thank you, Param. Again, I said I would like to say thank you very much to give this opportunity for me to explore my experience with Executive Diploma. Param. My name is Raja Sellamuthu. I'm working as a head of.
Let's before we get into the this program details. So of course you have an experience plus 35 plus years experience, is it right? I understand correctly? Yeah.
Yeah, Param. Yes,
Yeah,
I'm with Weir 23 years and the rest of the years also in various rubber industry. Param.
Yeah. So you work in a different field, different segments of it, on the production line as well as the product development and technical aspects of it, is right? So what kind of experience you gained for the 35 years in the rubber industry?
Right. Okay. Let me just start with my first career in the rubber industry. So I work with a rubber compounding company, and also that company got molding facilities. So I learned about rubber technology the first after my education. So step into the industry, so in the rubber industry. And it's a rubber industry. When I started, it's carbon black, especially you work in the rubber compounding. But I find very, very excited when do this rubber compounding mixed with all this chemical. When I joined, I don't know anything about the chemicals, rubber stuff. So I started from there. I learn about molding, about extrusions in the same company. Then I moved to another industries making rubber insulation. So that's another experience that I learned. Making a rubber insulation with is the polymers NBR mixed with PVC. So that's another different industry completely from solid rubber to the foam manufacturing. So I was there as head of R&D. So learn about more on the insulation ducting for the air conditioning application and also for other ducting industry. Then I joined Weir. Of course, it's Weir. When I joined, it's not Weir. It's under the Lina Tex Rubber Products in Berhad. And Weir acquired this Lina Tex in year 2010. So, I mean, Weir is a company manufacturing a premium natural rubber product. It's a very, very excited for me to stay with the organization. And also we have a very strong team here, and I can say dynamic team. So they have various experience from different industry like a lean and quality management system in rubber technologies. So this is what I've learned from other industry.
Yeah. So you are one of the oldest participant in terms of age, in terms of experience. I can say 35 years old, experienced guy joining this diploma program. I mean, you're still eager to learn. That is amazing, man. Yeah. So why you choose to hey, I wanted to register for this program, and what was the reason? Do you
It's
want
a
to
good
continue to
question.
learn? Yeah, yeah.
It's a very good question. I mean, I when read this executive diploma program in your website and also the circulation that you provided to the MRPMA, the topics are very interesting. I think that's make me see you are in the rubber industry. You always need to upgrade yourself to learn new things because always there's a new chemical, a new polymer. If you didn't continue to upgrade your knowledge, I tell you, it's a very difficult to align with the latest. So that's really make me, and also the topic that in these diplomas, very good. So I'm very excited. So I can say that this is a wonderful program, Parag.
And we already off of the diploma schedule. So we started the program on the 1st of June, and we're almost in the middle of the July now. So I think you have already, I have to say, close to 45 modules been completed, right? Yeah, almost. And so what was your experience for last 40 plus modules that you've been through? Yeah.
Okay, if you ask me my experience with the last 41 modules that I've learned, this program basically is a very comprehensive and give us a latest update in what's happening in the rubber industry. I think that's very important. And also this the program that you guys said is not only cover the rubber technologies. This entire rubber manufacturing process in terms of the quality management, rubber technologies, and machinery. You see, there's like a chain. If let's say you don't have all this the chain, you only your knowledge only limited. Maybe you only focus on the rubber or rubber technology side. But your program amazing because you cover everything, and also the program designed in a very sequent manner. I think that's very important. So the lecturers are very good. They're very knowledgeable. The professor, I find is that they are not only on the scientists, they also got industry experience. So when we learn from someone got knowledge in rubber chemistry, rubber technology, at the same time the industry scope is a very good. It's a wonderful. It's not easy to get this kind of program.
Yeah, actually, you've been only completed so far 43 or 44 modules so far, and there are 60 plus more, we have to finish. Okay, and so you
Thank you to remind me that.
So it is definitely hectic program, but it is really as you mentioned that we try to cover all aspects of the rubber industry. Some of them are basics, and some of the chemistry, some of the processing, some of the machinery, some of the management aspects. Probably you've been through some of the Q&A sessions, right? We have developed like a 200 some questions on what people experienced or what people like to get answers for, and that is also how do you feel about that 4 or 5 modules only Q&A? Yeah.
There's another very exciting because you see we are in a rubber industry. You cannot learn everything. When people ask a different question, you indirectly learn something new. I think that is very good. You see, the question that I've raised based on my experience, and also one of this problem that I faced in the rubber industry, so I raised. So when I raise this question, when people raise a different question, so this is a good advantage, and also it's a good knowledge we can enhance further in the rubber industry. Yeah. So that's and also the lecturers to answer. Also, they are very experienced. They can able to give a very comprehensive feedback and answer.
See, the format of this in the program is we collect the questions from the industry, what kind of problems they experience, what they like to learn, And then if you talk about 200 plus questions that you experience through the, it's basically a mini training, short training program or
Yeah.
micro training program, that topic, okay, the rationale behind it, and the expert will be able to. So this way, you may not experience those problems in your experience, but someday, or you learn the logic, the approach of addressing that issue, so you get a broader experience of the the rubber industry. So that is why we have that. It's not just only one specific topic, but you have a 200 or 200 plus. There will be more in the future. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's not just only the the general modules of it. Okay. One question I want to ask you is, this program is designed such a way people can work at the same time people can learn. Okay, it's not that you stop working and learn, because basically the design is that this program is for the people in industry. It's not for the students. Basically the program is designed, at least you must have a 3+ years experience in the industry, so that we don't talk too many basics. We go straight into the important issues. So how you are managing the time? You are head of the department. I know a lot of weight on the head. Okay, so how you are managing. I know that we offer opportunity to if you miss one module, you can go to late night also. So but it's a challenging, right? And how you are managing it.
Okay, I think here for time management is very important. Okay,
Yeah.
so after that you need to set your goal, make sure. And I'm joining this program is not just wanted to get a diploma, no, because the topic make me to join and learn, upgrade my knowledge. So it's a very important, for example, how I manage. The first thing I come out in OPPM is they call it one-page project management. It's very simple, the simple Excel. So I list out all this program and the topics, and I put a time, because I think TechnoBiz give us a very good schedule and also very flexible. So I put in all the information that the TechnoBiz provided into my Excel spreadsheet. Then I monitor. Okay, I'll make sure that it's okay, complete. You can see this I mean, you can share with this any industry, because I'm not saying that's excellent, but there's an idea and also a direction how I manage my time management, especially with this kind of ethic working hours, and also this because your responsibility is very important. At the same time, your knowledge is very important. So that spreadsheet I monitor. If let's say if coming across is any difficulty, we engage with yourself to how we can some of the topic I move to weekends. I don't want to miss that. I don't want just because what again, as I said, I want to complete the diploma. I just want to finish all this topic. No, I want to learn all this information, the rubber techniques from the expert. So that will be give us a clear direction how to complete. I think that's a very, very important. And as I said, your goal is very important, and set your priority. Okay.
Yeah, you rightly mentioned about the time management is very important. This 3 months is definitely a hectic program, because we don't want to extend it too long. I wanted to finish in 3 months so that you get back to normal life. That is one thing. But you cannot be too short, then you don't cover all the subject what we wanted to. So we thought 3 months is an optimum. We may review it later, how things move on, but we give an opportunity for the participants. If you miss some modules, you can ask for to during the weekends or the late hours, appropriately. Okay, and I think you have done fantastic job on that. And most importantly, you prepared a nice Excel sheet which shows your progress. That is really good practice for every participants to follow, because that makes it easy. What did I learn? What questions I ask? You have each module, what kind of questions you have, and you have listed out clearly, and also the what time you watched it, or no kind of you've got a good management practice on that. I think people, not just only this one, anything, and even any projects they do, you should have a project management sheet so that you be more efficient in managing the time and your workload. Otherwise, this will be messy. Yeah. So
Yep,
that
exactly.
is a good thing, man. That is a good thing. Yeah.
And
So
also,
one
Param,
thing,
you see,
yeah,
sorry, Param, and also, Param, this program is flexible.
yeah,
TechnoBiz give us a flexibility. You decide when you want to and the timing. I think that's a wonderful, because you even sometimes we set the time, we cannot make it, you still can able to go and change it. So this is a flexibility is there.
yeah. No, and we have the same interest like you. You know, it's not just only throwing something on you, but we wanted you gain as much knowledge as possible, not to miss out. You know, and of course. There is always a challenge with the time, but you know, if the participant is you know, really want, yes, I don't want to miss anything, yeah, we definitely support it. I think that is in the nature of the TechnoBiz, believe in education. Education. That is the key to you. We look into that. You learn, you pass your knowledge to your colleagues or your, you know, members of your association, so that more people, you know, benefit and the positive change happens. So that's how we look at it. You know, we're not looking at, yeah, I wanted to train thousands of people, but it's more into the how you really create a ripple effect on into the industry with the positive, you know, information to the industry. So
Yeah.
I want to touch on the, you know, one of the aspects of, you know, we talk about uniqueness, right? You know, why it is different from others, why people have to choose this program. Okay, one thing is we have a concept called cross learning. So there are, you know, group of participants in this, you know, in this session, and everybody is experienced. Okay, not every expert can give you everything you need. Okay, so we also open the door for the participants to share their experience. And of course, every participant, they had to submit at least 4 presentations as a part of this program. And these 4 presentations get recorded and, you know, shared to the other participants so they can learn from each other. That is what we call cross learning. And that was a model that we created as a part of the program. So 4 modules, but I do ask them, propose 8 topics and then choose 4 topics. That was, you know, so that you have a choice. You know, what happens is that when you propose 8 topics, you go back, yeah, what I'm really good at, what kind of experience I have gained for last many years, you know, and what I can contribute to others. That was, you know, start thinking that process first. I'm happy to receive 8 proposed topics from you, and at the same time, I'm a bit greedy on it, asking you, hey man, Raja, can you do 8 topics presentations, please? And you immediately agree to do it. I know it's you know, it's a lot of work, you know, preparing the presentations, you know, delivering it is a task. You know, you had to speak on that, you know, you had to make sure that you're speaking the correct. So it's a lot of preparation there, but definitely it is beneficial to you more than, you know, who listen to you, you know. So what do you think about this, you know, this cross learning approach? Yeah, and your topics, you know, you propose 8 topics. What kind of topics you're offering to the, you know, this program, please?
Thanks, Pram, to ask me to do 8. I think I'm very excited. So when you request to do this presentation, there was like I think after your first schedule. Lucky you didn't ask after you complete all the 40 hours. Maybe I'll submit more because this is really line with your topics now. The first presentation that I proposed in my list says excellent operation practices in rubber industry. So these all the topic is actually is a relevant and also the information from your topic aligned, because as I said earlier, the programs cover very sequent manner. So now, and I got an opportunity when we put it into the presentation, when it present to the people, you will gain more knowledge now. So that means it's something that you're doing an exercise now. You learn something, you're not like just leave it there. So this now, when we put it into the presentations, you will make you will be a more enhance your knowledge in all this information. So I think that is a really good practice. I selected a couple of other important topics also, like product stewardship in rubber industry and molding technologies. And because we got now in the market, I got a lot of new technology, and also I learned from the professor because it's a other new technologies now. So give me this good opportunity, put it into the presentation, present to everyone. So this is something you will learn something when you cascade down to the other people. You will gain more knowledge on the rubber in rubber technologies. And also I put it like a quality management systems is something I learned from the from your subject. It's a very, very comprehensive for the quality management system. So you can see all this topic is like a chain. So that's why I selected the 8. So when you ask me whether you can do this 8 subject, I say yes. You know why? So that means I complete based on your Executive Diploma 360. So I cover 360 degrees. So
yeah. It's really, and I'm really grateful that you accepted, this request of doing the 8 topics, because what you propose, those topics are very useful to others, industry, okay, and a lot of learning. At the same time, you put in such a format that even you can train your own team later on, at the Weir Minerals, so that it's really it's an assignment, definitely. It's time consuming, but it's worth it. Is it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And also when each presentation it will take like what 25 to 30 slide. So they mean when you start, you cannot stop writing.
Right. Yeah. Another highlight of this program, which we have not done yet, is which you will be having soon, and is conversation with the business leaders. So we invite some of the owners of the rubber industry, and basically they will introduce their company first, and then you have a conversation. It's basically, of course it's an online, but it's kind of coffee table conversation type. You can learn how they run their business, how they succeed, what kind of challenges. Some of them are small scale, some of the big ones. So you get a picture of management. Having a machine, having a product is one thing, but managing the business is other hassle. I think you've been into the industry for 34 years. I'm sure you've been experienced this kind of issues. It's not sometimes it's not just about a technical issue. Sometimes it's about management, delegation, and sometimes it's also down to the common sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is also one of the key features of the this diploma program, having a conversation with the business leaders. So I do invite you to speak to have a conversation with the couple of business leaders as well. Okay, but it's still, that will be in the next schedule of the this program. Okay, in the next part of this program on the Executive Diploma.
And thank you for that, Parag. You give this opportunity when talking to someone. They are the business leaders. When we have this kind of a conversation, you gain more knowledge on the business. Is it like what you said? It's no point just produce a good product. We need to bring it to the market. Is it? So this is we're going to learn something from the industry is already leading the business in the market. Is it? Right.
Yeah, it's also important the best practices. Best practices comes only with the worst experiences as well. You go through that bad experience, and then you can change it to the best practices.
Yeah, exactly.
Another thing is that the participants, you are based in Malaysia, but you will be talking to some business leaders not in Malaysia, somebody from outside Malaysia, because you may have seen already Malaysian, how they run their business. So we give exposure to the overseas business leaders. That is also, I think, that we feel that it's an interesting way of learning from beyond the boundaries. So yeah. You know, you are Vice President of MPMA, Malaysian Rubber Products Manufacturer Association, the leading body for the all the rubber product manufacturers based in Malaysia. So how do you see this program can help? Maybe in the future, members can participate. I think you give as a kind of role model for them. What can learn. Even you have 30+ years experience. You still, there is a zeal, eager hungriness to learn at this age. So I think you're setting a model for them that So how do you see this program can benefit MRPMA members? Yeah. What is your opinion on it? Yeah.
Thanks, Prab. See, this program not only for MRPMA, the entire rubber industry. Okay. It's a couple of times I've mentioned the topic is really covered the entire rubber business. When I say rubber business, operation, manufacture systems. So what is important for me to understand about this? I know that all the topic that in this progress are very good, but now I learned. So I learned how to manage. So this is what I want to cascade down to the MRPMA members. I say how relevant to the industry, and they always need to adapt to the new changes in the business. If they didn't get involved and this kind of training program, we always lack of knowledge in what is happening into the rubber industry. If you ask me, the program is really good. So I'll definitely, my next step would be encourage and convince to MRPFA members to join, and it's a flexible program. So you want to learn something with all the flexibility. It's not easy, but of course, as I say, you want everything, but you cannot manage your time management. Is a difficult. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Whatever this I've learned from TechnoBiz, I put in a very simple in presentation format. I cascade down to the team. Okay, this is a program, and this is what I learned and how I learned. So I'm going to share with them.
Yeah.
So I think that is the best direction to, in Malaysia they also got a PRM and rubber diploma. So this program, and together with whatever they learn they're going to be like the best. I can say we will create more rubber technologies. So I think this is very, very important.
Yeah. See, it's very important to keep the skill levels up to date, first of all, and also refresh sometimes that you don't, if you may have a degrees, but it's important to have your knowledge at the fingertips so that you can solve the problems, or if you want to develop a new product, you have the clarity. How can I go? Yes, I know about it. So this is the objective of the this diploma program. So any suggestions and recommendations so that futures next batch starts in September. We are going to start our next batch in September. By the way, this program, it's not for everyone. I want to be clear. It is for the people from the industry, and this program is focused only on the non-tire rubber products. Okay, it does not cover, because we will be having a separate program on the tire industry, because the way you manage the tire industry, the way you manage the non-tire industry is a different ball game. Okay, and also we are also having a latex industry, also separate focus on the latex industry. So we have three types of and other thing is that we not accepting a lot of people. We basically accept only 50, maximum 15. Okay, 15 participants, so that there will be a lot of cross learning, so that we also TechnoBiz can do the best job, rather than online. I can accept as many I want. That's not the case. So each year we will have 3 batches. Okay, and every 3 months one time, and if there's 1 month break and things like that. And so any, I always like to take some, some remarks that I can improve. Do you have any suggestions that, give me, Peram, maybe in the next or schedule or in the remaining part of this program, there is something that, I could add so that more beneficial. So any suggestions for me?
I think TechnoBiz done a very great on this program. Maybe this is helpful. Give them more information about this program. So we need to see. I know that you have created in a group. So you upload all this program, and also I see this as the next program we're going to start. I don't know whether it's a people, because there's too many training in the entire world, because people talk about sustainable, the sustainability direction. So this program, what I'm going to do after I finish, I wanted to have like a webinar to share with you, and I also like to invite you if there is anything that's the audience asks, so you can answer. So this is how we can dust it down. I think once the people really understand about this program, you should have a very good response, because TechnoBiz is a very clear direction. They are not going looking into the numbers. They're developing the more rubber technologies, quality rubber technologies. I think that's very important. So
That's
that part is very, very clear, Pram. And as I said, let me just put it in a very good directions how we can cascade down this program into the MRPMA industry.
Okay, thank you very much, Raja. Appreciate your input and sharing your journey with us. The last 1.5 month on this program on the Executive Diploma, Rubber Industry Technology and Management. So appreciate the time today. We'll continue the remaining part of the program in another 1.5 months. Okay, so I'm looking forward to your 8 presentations soon. Okay, that's hard work for you. Yeah. So
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very
Right.
much. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, Sarika.
Yep. Thank you, Parag. Thank you very much. Okay.
Okay, guys, that's the end of the session with Raja Sellamuthu. He is the head of the department at the Weir Minerals. He is one of the parties, as I mentioned, is a participant in this program, Executive Diploma 360 degrees, Rubber Industry Technology and Management, and is one of the dedicated students working hard. Even we have so much work to do, and so I hope you get a better idea about this program through the experience of one of the participants. So if you have any questions or if you like to participate in the future schedules, you can check our website at diploma.technobiz.org. Okay, thank you all. Bye bye for now.